Is Pop the Balloon really the way to find true love? Spoiler alert, it's not. Welcome to another deep dive into the pitfalls of reality dating shows. Today, we're breaking down the top 5 reasons why Pop the Balloon fails miserably at helping people find lasting love. From the shallow, short-term focus to the lack of genuine interaction, this show has it all wrong. So stick around as we uncover the truth behind the glamour and drama. Number 5. Short-term focus. The show's format leans heavily towards short-term attraction rather than long-term compatibility, hindering sustainable relationships. It highlights immediate physical appeal and quick connections, ignoring the need for a deeper understanding of each other's values, goals, and personalities. A major flaw in this setup is how it pushes participants to make snap decisions based on superficial criteria. Physical attraction and first impressions take center stage, overshadowing meaningful interactions that reveal true compatibility. Research shows that while physical attraction is initially important, its significance fades over time. Factors like shared values and emotional connection become far more crucial for long-term relationship success. The show's setup doesn't allow the time or environment needed for deeper relationship building. Sustainable relationships need time to build trust, understanding, and emotional intimacy. However, reality dating shows like Pop the Balloon rush the process, pushing participants to make quick, pressured decisions, leading to relationships without a solid foundation. The emphasis on rapid engagement and dramatic moments hinders the natural, gradual development crucial for long-term compatibility. The competitive aspect of the show worsens this issue. Participants are often encouraged to vie for attention, focusing on winning rather than genuinely connecting. This competitive environment can breed jealousy, insecurity, and other negative emotions, harming a stable, lasting relationship. The show's format often feels fake. Cameras and scripted interactions push participants to act differently than they would in real life. This inauthentic behavior hides true compatibility, making it hard for participants to form genuine connections based on their personalities and values. Number 4. Lack of genuine interaction. The dating show format often misses the mark on fostering genuine interactions among participants. The ever-present cameras and scripted content push people into inauthentic behavior. In this setup, contestants act differently than they would in real life, skewing outcomes and making real connections harder to achieve. The presence of cameras changes everything. Contestants, aware they're being filmed, often feel pressured to put on a show for the audience rather than be themselves. This pressure leads to exaggerated actions and reactions to create drama instead of genuine moments. Research shows that reality dating shows often portray exaggerated and dramatic relationship behaviors. This distorts how participants interact and skews viewers' perceptions of what normal relationship dynamics should look like. The scripting and editing in these shows further distort reality. Producers often tweak events to spark conflict or boost drama, creating a narrative that might not match the true nature of participants' interactions. This manipulation pushes contestants to act in ways that don't reflect their real personalities, resulting in inauthentic engagement. The psychological toll of this setup is significant. Participants often face increased stress and anxiety from public scrutiny and the artificial nature of their interactions. A study found that contestants on reality dating shows experience higher stress and anxiety levels compared to the general population, mainly due to the pressures of being in the public eye and the contrived environment of the show. These shows often prioritize entertainment over genuine relationship building. Participants might focus more on winning strategies than forming meaningful connections. This competitive, performative nature can hinder the development of trust and emotional intimacy, both essential for real relationships. Number 3. Encourages negative behavior. The show's format often brings out the worst in people, leading to humiliation and boosting egos at others' expense. This kind of behavior seriously harms the chances of building healthy relationships. First off, the competitive nature pushes participants to dominate or belittle others just to get noticed. This creates an environment where putting others down becomes the norm, and respect takes a back seat. According to a study in the Journal of Relationship Psychology, regular viewers of dating reality TV shows are more likely to pick up negative attitudes and behaviors seen on the screen, like aggression and disrespect in their relationships. This doesn't just affect the people on the show, but can also shape how viewers act in their love lives, making such negative behavior seem acceptable or desirable. Secondly, the show's public rejection process often leads to humiliation. Participants judged harshly in front of others can suffer significant emotional distress. Research shows that reality TV increases anxiety and stress among participants due to intense scrutiny and emotional ups and downs. This public humiliation can erode self-esteem, leading to long-term emotional issues and making it harder for people to form healthy relationships in the future. The show's format also promotes a warped view of normal relationship behavior. According to the Washburn Review, reality TV often glamorizes and exaggerates reality, skewing viewers' perceptions of acceptable relationship behavior. This distorted view can create unrealistic expectations and toxic behavior patterns. People might mimic the negative behaviors they see on screen, thinking they're normal, which can lead to unhealthy relationships. These shows' competitive, often adversarial atmosphere makes it hard to form genuine connections. Healthy relationships need mutual respect, understanding, and support. But these qualities can't thrive in a setting that rewards dominance and ego boosting. Participants are pushed to focus on winning instead of building meaningful bonds, leading to superficial interactions and a lack of emotional depth in relationships formed on the show. Number 2. Lack of emotional connection. The show misses the mark when building emotional connections, which are key for lasting relationships. The show's setup, pushing quick judgments and snap decisions, doesn't allow participants to dive deep enough to form real bonds. Forming an emotional connection takes time. It's built through meaningful conversations and shared experiences, where people get to know each other's values, fears, dreams, and vulnerabilities. The Chelsea Psychology Clinic says that emotional intimacy is the bedrock of healthy relationships. It makes partners feel truly seen, heard, and appreciated. But you can't get there in just a few minutes. It takes ongoing communication and a willingness to share your inner world, something that the rapid pace of these shows just doesn't allow. Psychology Today notes that avoiding deep conversations blocks close relationships. In Pop the Balloon, the fast-paced format stops participants from having those open, vulnerable talks needed for emotional bonding. Without discussing meaningful topics, trust and intimacy can't grow. The Gottman Institute stresses the need for emotional safety in relationships. This safety lets partners share true feelings and connect deeply, but in the high-pressure, judgmental setup of Pop the Balloon, participants don't feel secure. Instead, they become defensive, and their interactions remain superficial. Without a safe space for real emotional exchange, relationships from this show often end up shallow and unsustainable. Number 1. Superficial judgments. Dating shows like Pop the Balloon often focus on quick, surface-level judgments, making it hard for real connections to form. Participants are judged in seconds, mainly on looks or a brief impression. This rush to judgment overlooks important aspects like shared values and long-term goals, which are crucial for lasting relationships. Research suggests that meaningful connections need more than physical attraction. They need emotional bonds and shared values, which can't be assessed instantly. So, while these shows might be entertaining, they miss the deeper elements that make relationships work. Focusing on looks in dating shows and apps can spread harmful stereotypes and biases. Research shows that people often judge based on race and attractiveness, ignoring those who don't match conventional beauty standards or come from marginalized groups. This behavior mirrors a wider societal problem, where snap judgments uphold prejudices and inequalities. The psychological effect of these shallow assessments are huge. Being judged only by appearance can wreck self-esteem, boost anxiety, and create feelings of inadequacy. This kind of environment breeds rejection and superficiality, which is the opposite of what you'd want when looking for a meaningful romantic connection. Thanks for sticking around. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your experiences and opinions on reality dating shows. Do they help or hurt the quest for true love? Let us know down in the comments below. See you next time.